Good morning everyone, this is As Mohammad Khan and I welcome you in today's segment student. In today's segment we will discuss one important topic and it is universal indicator student. Universal indicators are the indicator student from which we can know the nature of different chemical substance, that it is acidic, basic or neutral. So the nature of the chemical substances we can know with the help of universal indicator, and these indicators are accepted in all over the world. That's why they are known as universal indicator. And universal indicator student are the indicators from which we can know about the power of hydrogen or hydronium ion. That's why they are known as pH indicator or pH meter student. Means the indicator from which we can know the concentration of hydrogen or hydronium ion are known as pH indicator, because this word pH is derived from a German word student, and that German word is potenge. Potenge means power. So in this, what can we know? We can know the power of hydrogen. So P for potenge, H for hydrogen, means the indicator from which we can know the power of hydrogen are known as pH indicator student. Now in this, there is another definition that you can also write, and this definition you will read in your higher classes. What is it student? pH is equal to minus log 10 hydrogen ion or hydronium ion. Means this formula you can also learn, and with the definition you can write this formula. pH is equal to minus log 10 in bracket hydrogen or hydronium ion. And in the word, how can you write? You can write the negative base 10 logarithm of hydrogen or hydronium ion concentration is known as pH indicator or pH scale student. So with the help of this we can know the nature of substances. Now these pH paper or the pH indicators or the pH meter are found in different ways. Like in nowadays in the laboratory, what we are using the pH digital meter. This type of meter we use student, and with the help of this type of meter we know the pH of the particular substance. Like this, there are the papers are also used. Those papers are known as pH paper, and those pH paper works as a litmus paper student, and they also change their color. If they have the red color or yellow color, it means the particular substance is acidic in nature. If the color of that pH paper is changed and it is changed into green, blue or dark blue, it means that particular substance is basic in nature. If it is light green student, it means that particular chemical substance is neutral in nature student. So with the help of the pH or with the help of universal indicator we can know the nature of chemical substance. Like with the help of this student, this is pH digital meter, pH digital meter, and with the help of this we can know the nature of this water. If I will dip this in this, and with the help of this I can know the pH of this water, and you can also know what is the pH student. What is the pH in this? It is 9 student, 9. And if the pH is 9, it means the particular chemical substance is basic in nature, or we can say this water is alkaline in nature, means it is basic. Like if the pH is in between 0 to 6.9, 0 to 6.9, it means the particular chemical substance is acidic in nature, student. If the pH is in between 7.1 to 14, it means the particular chemical substance is basic in nature. So we can say this water is basic in nature because its pH is 9, student. 9 means it is alkaline in nature. Means when the bases are soluble or bases are found in water, then those bases are known as alkaline. So it is alkaline in nature or basic in nature. Now this type of scale we can also used to represent the pH. Like here 0 to 7, in this the acidic nature is increasing, means around 0 here the hydrogen concentration is more, and here student near 7 it is less. So hydrogen ion concentration is increased from 7 to 0, and due to that the acidic nature is also increased. But from here at the 7 the pH is neutral, it is considered as neutral, student. And in this the pH is increasing here from 7.1 to 14. So we can say that from 7.1 to 14 the pH is increasing. It means the basic nature is increasing, student, because in this the hydroxide ion concentration is increasing, but here in the acid the hydrogen ion concentration is increasing. So with the help of the pH, what can we know? We can know about the hydrogen and hydroxide ion concentration. If the color of the pH paper is changed and it is changed into red, it means the particular chemical substance is strong acid. If the color of the particular chemical substance is changed in the presence of pH paper color is changed, then that particular chemical substance, if give the blue and black color, it means that particular chemical substance is basic in nature, or we can say it is strong base. So in the presence of the strong base, pH paper has blue black color, student. Blue is black color it has, but in the presence of strong acid it has red color. So with the help of the changing of the color, we can also know the nature of the chemical substance. If the color is not changed, in that case we can say that the particular chemical substance is neutral in nature. And in the case of the neutral, what is the pH? It is 7, student. So 0 to 6.9 is acidic, 7 is neutral, from 7.1 to 14 it is basic. In the acidic nature, it is increased, means the pH, if the pH is near to 0 or 0.2, 0.3, that means the particular chemical substance is strong acid. If it is near 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 6.5, then we can say that the particular chemical substance is weak acid. Like this, if the pH is around 7.1 to 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, it means the particular chemical substance is weak base. If the pH is around 14, student, it is 13, 14, it means the particular chemical substance is strong base. So with the help of this magnitude, means this magnitude 0 to 7 or 7 to 14, we can know the strength of acid or base, or we can also know the nature of the chemical substances. And the formula that you will use in this, it is pH is equal to minus log 10 in bracket hydrogen ion. This formula you can write. And what definition you can write? The indicator from which we can know the concentration of hydrogen or hydroxide ion in the presence of chemical substance. That particular scale or the indicator is known as pH scale or pH indicator. Now we come on the use of the pH, student. Importance of pH in our daily life. pH plays very important role in our daily life, student, because our body works properly in the presence of particular pH, and it should not be acidic, it should be basic, student, and it should be around 7 to 7.1 to 7.8, means 7 to 7.8, means it should be basic, means slightly basic, student. If our pH, our body pH becomes acidic, it means there is infection inside our body. It may be in the form of uric acid. So it should be around 7 to 7.8 pH, student. And all the living beings like the plants, animals, what they have slightly alkaline pH, means they have pH around 7.1 to 7.8. Next importance of the pH is, student, growing plants. We can grow the plants in a particular pH and it should be around 7 to 7.8. Many times the farmers can't grow the crops or the particular plants in a particular soil. At that time, what they do? They go for the testing of the soil. If the pH of the soil is less than 7, it means the soil is acidic in nature, and in the acidic soil we can't grow the plants easily. That's why what they mix in that, they mix the gypsum in that, and from which the pH is reduced and they can easily grow the plants in that. Next is digestion, student. In the digestion, pH plays very important role. Like in our stomach, the pH that we have, it is acidic, student, and we have less than 7 pH to digest the different food items, because in the stomach there is one acid is released and it is hydrochloric acid. But when the food is entered inside the small intestine, then there is another substance is released inside the intestine. It is bile juice, student, or the pancreatic juice. Bile juice and the pancreatic juice is released, and that bile juice is basic in nature, from which that acidic food is neutralized and we can digest easily the different food items. So the pH plays very important role in the digestion. In the stomach it is acidic, but in the intestine, in the small intestine, it is basic, student. There is basic medium is provided from which the food is neutralized to digest the different food items. Next important is, student, it is tooth decay. Many times when we take the sweet food, means the food that contains the carbohydrate, that food is stuck to our tooth, student, and that food or carbohydrate containing food is turned into acid by the bacteria that are found inside our tooth, student, and it may be Streptococcus mutant. There is one bacteria is found and it turns the carbohydrate into acid, and due to that acid, the first layer of our tooth, that is known as enamel, it is corroded, student, in the presence of acid, and that calcium phosphate is corroded, means our tooth enamel is made up of calcium phosphate and it is corroded by the bacteria in the presence of acid. So the tooth decay is also takes place due to the changing of the pH. If we have or if our buccal cavity have the acidic pH, then our tooth may be decayed, student. That's why what should you do? You should brush your tooth regularly. Why? Because when you brush the tooth, at that time the paste that you use, that paste is basic in nature, and due to that the acidic nature of the buccal cavity is changed into neutral, student. It is neutralized, means the tooth is neutralized, and due to which the tooth decaying is stopped. That's why we should brush our teeth twice in a day, student. 2 times we should brush our teeth. Next is self-defense. Like the ant, student, and honeybee, they use a particular acid as self-defense. And which acid they use, student? It is methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. And what is the formula of methanoic acid? It is HCOOH. It is the formula of methanoic acid. Methanoic acid is used. That's why when the honeybee sting we have, or the ant sting we have, at that time what should we apply on that particular part? We should apply the base on that particular part, student. We should use the soap on that particular part. We should use the paste on that particular part, because the soap and the paste, what they contain in them, they contain base from which that particular part is neutralized. So some animals like the bee or ant or big ant, they use the methanoic acid as self-defense. Like this, there is one plant, student, that is found in the dense forest. That plant is known as nettle plant. That nettle plant also contain one acid, and what is it? The same acid, student, methanoic acid. Means the leaves of the nettle plants have the methanoic acid in it, and when that methanoic acid is entered inside the body of animals, then that particular part have the pain or irritation. That's why the nature provided one another plant near to that plant, student, and that plant is dock plant, student. Dock plant, DOCK, dock plant. And that dock plant leaves are basic in nature. So many times when the nettle plant sting is entered in the body of the animals, at that time they rub the dock plant leaves on that particular part, from which the acidic nature of that part is neutralized, and particular animal feel relief. So which plant is used? Dock plant is used to neutralize the acid of nettle plant, student. It is also the most important question. So it is about the importance of pH in our daily life, student. Now you will try to write this important topic in your notebook. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.